Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff. Today we are doing a speed build here on Funland, but before we get started, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, right away Freya comes over and she's decided to give me a reaction. I'm super excited about it, and let's get straight into our build. Basically what we're doing is we are making a mermaid castle, and what I'm starting with is putting up a 4x6 platform, just a regular square platform that I already spaced out the day before, which is why the street lamps are sitting there. But pretty basic. Now we're going up top, and before putting any decorations or anything else on, I wanted to put in just a small little waterway, because again, this is a mermaid castle, so it's got to have some sort of water. Up next, we're starting our decorating, because that's what this is all about, and we're using a lot of the frozen items from the Christmas that I pre-customized. I did them all green because, again, mermaid. So start with the frozen partition to cover the front. Then we're going back up top, and this is where we're going to get into a lot more of the shell design. So I used the shell arch as kind of like our main centerpiece, and then lined it with frozen pillars, topped it with the shell lamps, turned them forward. I thought that looked really, really cute. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Done. Right, then we're going into the shell partitions, and instead of putting them lengthwise or sideways, they're going to be lengthwise, so you can just see the biggest shell at the front, and it really fills in the space and makes it look really, 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 really pretty. Up next, to kind of close it off to make it look like it's enclosed, more frozen partitions. And then, so you can't see through the actual shell arch, we're using the shell bed. So when you stand on the ground, you see it through the arch, and it looks just beautiful. Close it off again with another frozen partition. Done. All right, so taking down our lamps, obviously, and then because it's a mermaid castle, I wanted to put as much sand as I could. I wish the game would let us take it right to the edge so it would look like it was a continuation of the beach, but it didn't, so I just put in as much sand as I could, rounding off some of the edges, just so it looked a little nicer. Around as much of the palm trees as we can. Perfect. Isn't it pretty? At this point, pretty much half the residents at the island have come to the beach to see what we're doing, which is fine. I love spending time with our residents. And last edge should be the last edge. Done. All right, back to decorating. I have to put back up the frozen partitions that I had to take down so that we could put up the sand. And now more frozen pillars. And they're gonna go right to the very edge, and then the same thing, the shell lamps on the top. I customized them in the pearl pattern because I just thought it went so well with the green. Beautiful. It's starting to come together. The rest now, at this point, the main structure is up, so it's all about the details. I finally got the DIY for mermaid fencing, so I couldn't wait to use it. And I'm using it more as an accent than actual fencing. I'm using it to just kind of create walls instead of fence to block off the water. Now comes the little details. I'm using Nova lights and more shell lights. or lamps, sorry, to decorate the front because I love the colors, I love the light, and I think the Nova lights go really well with all the shell stuff. And we're gonna use these pink shell lamps to line the front. And done. I think that looks amazing. You can see the entire design there. Extra fencing, just because it looks pretty. Oh, look at that. I love it. All right, the beach, and it has to be, it's kind of like an entire area, not just the one castle. You got to do the whole beach around it, so I thought I'd put the shell bed up. Then I'm putting up another shell lamp beside that. I also got a really, really pretty pattern for some mermaid scales that I put onto some beach towels. So I thought laying the beach towels out in front of the mermaid castle looked really, really pretty. No particular order, just laying towels out. Palm tree lamp for extra light. And Molly, she decided that she wanted to leave, but we talked her out of it because Molly is a favorite here on Funland, so definitely not letting her go. Not just yet anyway. Back to our beach, putting up just some shell speakers, some extra details, putting the street lamps back to where we had them beside the castle. We'll be putting the other street lamp once Molly moves. And done. It's a really simple square build for the base. It's all about the little details with the decorations, but I think it turned out really, really, really great. Thank you guys for watching this speed build with me. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.